Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? Long time no see. I hope you're doing fine. Today we're gonna talk about a early game, yeah, kind of like level like 12, between 10 and 12 and like 44 to 45 bees. Some sort of a composition that's gonna help you a little bit getting further into the game. Also, please don't mind the bomber bee here. I have to get rid of that. That is right here in the bottom left, so I have to do that. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna tell you a few good bees that you can run in your hive that should help you finish quest lines, that should help you, you know, just farm some nice cash, some nice honey in Bee Swarm Simulator. So let's get right to it. Anyways, we're gonna start off with the basic bee. You will need the basic bee. Also gifted, very nice gifted hive bonus times 1.2 pollen. This is one of the best, one of the bestest. I just wanted to say bestest. One of the best, yeah, things that you can do in gifted. You might actually believe, like, you're like, oh man, yeah, basic bee is not good, but the gifted version is actually very nice. And the way you get this gifted is that you go over here and you're gonna buy yourself some eggs. I think it took me about, I don't know, between 50 and 100. They're not too expensive. You can see it's 10 million for one. Now, if you're at an early to like almost mid-game situation, then yeah, you should be able to just get quite a few of those. And yeah, then you're gonna just like draw eggs into it, and someday, if you get really lucky, you get a gifted basic bee. At least that's how I've done it. Bomberbee, not to think about. Brave and Bumblebee is something you don't have to think about. I do recommend to have one cool bee gifted in there, because the gifted hive bonus is going to give you times 1.1 blue pollen. You can have 2 in there. I used to have a few more in there for the blue boosts, of course. That makes a lot of sense, especially yeah, doing the farmings. But yeah, hasty bee, 1 till 2 hasty bees is good, because you do need the movement speed, the haste tokens, and having it gifted is going to give you another 15% player movement speed. Yeah, just really good to have. Looker, also just 1. I highly recommend just getting 1. You get the focus tokens, and you also have the 25% critical power, so very nice. Some builds do recommend, and I used to in my old builds as well, to have some more in there, but I think 1 looker bee is definitely enough. You can have maximum 2 looker bees, but I will just keep 1 in there. Same goes for red. Again, you can do 1 till 2, somewhere along those lines. You can have 1 red bee, 2 red bees. They're easy to come by when you're actually starting to drop those royal jellies on gifted mode. You get them quite a lot, so yeah, just get like 1 or 2 in there. You don't necessarily have any more or need any more. Rascal, I actually got none in there, although, you know, red bombs, they fill out your hive very fast. Some people say it's good, some people say it's bad. The thing, what you want to do at one point, because I do macro, if you have too many bomb pollens, your hive fills up very fast, and you have to keep going back to the hive back and forth. But the good thing is, though, if you don't have too many bomb thingies, you have instant conversion, and that will immediately convert into honey, and that is usually the better route to take. At least that was my route to take. Some people think bomb pollen is good, some people think they don't. I personally think they are not as good as actually having instant convert. Okay, so let's continue. 1 stubborn bee is good for the 15% ability token lifespan. You also get the pollen mark. You can read it up yourself. I do have a bumblebee in here. I am going to replace the bumblebee, that's for sure, right now, because I don't need the gathering bubbles. The blue bomb, again, not really that good. I will replace this, so yeah, I'm not gonna really worry too much about it. Now we come to an interesting bee, which is the bucko bee. You can up to 3 to 4. I would say 3 is the sweet spot. I'm probably going to yeet my bumblebee for another bucko bee, so really something you have to think about. Also, gifted hive bonus, 20% blue field capacity, so that is very nice as well if you want to go and farm those. Yeah, the commander bee, good for a critical chance. Gifted hive bonus plus 3%. Another gives you focus. It does give you buzz bomb, which is not the worst in the end. We're just decreasing the bombs. We're not completely getting rid of them. That's why there's only 1 of them in here as well. Exhausted, I personally would say, yeah, you can get 1 for the 20% wide field capacity. It's really good for a mixed hive, so that you can actually go out there and yeah, farm those wide fields. So yeah, I would get a exhausted. Like I said, this hive is not finished that I'm working on. You can get an exhausted one. Now fire bee I would leave out. Again, red bomb, gathering flames, flame pollen. This is something that might be interesting later on for me, because I am planning to do a red hive. I used to do when I had my end game blue hive. I used to go for blue, and Blue is better for boosting and making honey, and red is better for taking out the stump snail, doing the robo challenge, doing the stick bug situation, killing mondo chick. There's so many nice things that I want to do first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a red hive first, so I can get the nice stumpy amulet, for example, and all of the other goodies that you can do with doing damage and fighting in this game. And once I actually have achieved everything, I will switch to a blue hive. So okay, so fire bee right now not really interesting. Same goes for frosty. I have taken that out. Honeybee is important because you get 1.5 convert honey from tokens, not convert, but you get honey from tokens times 1.5. Really good. You got the honey mark, honey gift, really good stuff. This is actually a nice bee. The honeybee is a good bee, so keep that in mind. I do recommend getting a rage bee, to be honest. I do recommend getting one. I will get one as well for the 10% bee attack, especially when you're in the early game. It's really important for you to kill stuff. So yeah, rage bee will be definitely in there as soon as I will get it. Riley bee, I will keep 4, I think. So right now it gives you the 20% red field capacity, red boost. Riley bee and bucko bee, these are the ones that you need to focus on. They're really good. I have at least 3 gifted ones to 4. 3 to 4 gifted ones. So yeah, for the people who wonder what is the difference actually later on, apart from having these effects, having so many gifteds in there, because you will get inspire tokens, and these inspire tokens are also important for missions or quests, and they also boost and buff your damage and your overall honey gathering in general. So shark bee, yup, have one of them in your hive for at least 1.1 white pollen, token link, and haste. That's why we don't need that many hasty bees, because this one, the shark bee, actually gives you haste as well. Then we have baby bee. This is the one that people are, you know, kind of like not sure about. The baby bee is going to give you baby love, which is important. So I would recommend having at least 2 to 4 or 2 to 3 baby bees in your hive. So they're really good. Same goes for carpenter bees. Some people say you need like 6 or 7. I can partially agree with that. Having more gifted carpenter bees, definitely something worth thinking about. So have at least 3 in your hive, and then you can like build towards that. You can do more or less. Okay, then we have the demon bee. I completely left that one out. The diamond bee for the convert rate, gifted hive bonus, really important. I was lucky and I pulled it yesterday, so yeah, that's important. Then we have the lion bee, also good for the gifted bee pollen, so I keep that in there. Also for the damage, does some nice damage as 10 attacks, so really nice. Music bee, you can have 2. You don't need 3 as I have, so that's up to you. It gives you 25% pollen from bee gathering, really good. Melody, focus, token link. Music bee is a good bee, man, honestly. Have also 1 ninja bee in there for the bee movement speed. Also gives you haste, which is nice, which you need. Shy bee, have at least 1, I would say 1, not more. 5% bee ability pollen, nectar lover, really good stuff. And then we come to the mythics. Obviously, when you're in my stage, just keep any mythic for now. Fuzzy bees are important. Bouillon bees are very important for your capacity, so if you can get those, really nice. Spicy bees is good, tadpoles is good, vector is good. They're all good. They're all good to have. So yeah, and I actually got a gifted, which is nice. I used a gifted mythic egg, which was kind of stupid, but whatever. And then of course these bees are just get all of them. Get all of them, tabby, and gift all of them as well. Gotta gift gummy bear, gotta gift puppy bear, festive bee, gotta all gift those guys. Yeah, instant red conversion, for example, and they're really good. So I have a lot of stuff that I have to go for, you know, so really good stuff. And that is basically, I don't have the windy yet, I know. But that's basically it. That's basically all I can give you to farm millions into billions with this build that I have. Of course, the tools I still use, the honey mask. I'm working towards the demon mask, but it does cost 500 stingers. I have 264, so yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, that hopefully gives you a little bit more of an insight on why I have done what I've done. And yeah, you can tell me in the comments section if that helped you or not, and I'll see you in the video. In the next video, I do hope that you would give it a like or at least a comment. It helps the algorithm, you know, post it to other people. So if you think this was helpful and you want to help other people, make sure to yeah, give it a, you don't necessarily have to subscribe, but you can give it a like and just write something in there so people can actually see this. Yeah, thank you very much. I don't know what I was talking about. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.